Hey guys, this is your awesome host here. This is gonna be a personal video of mine. This ain't gonna be talk about some trend or something that bothers me. I mean, it kind of will be on the former or the latter. Kind of getting this mixed up. But the thing I want to talk about is customer service is not a good job. Customer service is probably the most thankless role ever in existence. I mean, there's dumpsters, like there's trash collectors, there's sewage guys, there's guys who probably work, filtering shit through a sewer pipe, and then there's just customer service, working at your supermarket, working at retail, working anywhere. For me, working at Walmart, and I know I shouldn't dox myself so casually, but and again, I'm only like a person of like less than 300 subs. I don't think anyone's gonna find me at the Walmart and be like, oh my god, it's the guy who says things about Walmart. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone at Walmart hates their jobs. I bet even the people who work there, my higher ups, like the bosses, probably hate going to clock into their 11 to 8s or 5 to 2s or whatever shift they have. But this is not about me. Well, it is about me, but it's about overall customer service. I don't get, why do customers treat you like dog shit? And where did they get off like this? Me being at my Walmart, the thing that I experienced in my department, being online grocery, where I just, take orders out to the cars. I mean, I wanted to be at the picker, go in the store and pick the groceries and stage them out in the pod, but now I gotta be in the blazing sun all fucking day, sweating my dick and balls off. We can't have it all, but we can only have some. I don't understand why customers are so just disgustingly rude to you. I mean, I just want to know. I'm not mad at customers, not in the least bit. I'm just trying to figure out where do you get off? Where do you get off, Because it's just, I get a lot of phone calls for orders that maybe have gotten bad, maybe gone missing, maybe that just didn't work out so well, maybe the driver sucked. The whole lot. And then when you try to help them, and then sometimes you can't help them. There's always a plus and negative to all of it. Well, they're like, thank you for nothing. Thank you for not helping me. How do you have a job? And I'm just kind of like, whoa. What's with the stray for? You came looking for me for help. First off, it ain't my 200 something groceries going missing now. It ain't my money in the void. You chose to order from this service. You got what you paid for. Now don't come throwing, don't go flinging shit at me, because I'm trying to help you. And I do. I give them the nice soft voice. I talk to them with respect. Yes sir, yes ma'am, I got you all the way. My soft, lovely voice, or what my friends call the white person voice, will not be like, yo, what's up, bro? I'd be like, yes, I got you, bro, I got you. Ain't no problem, I help you however I can. No, they'd be like, how do you have a job? I'm like, well, how do you call us bothering me with your crap? No, listen, I'm not being mad. This is not like a crazy rant. This is just me spewing my thoughts about it. And I've been working for about a year and a half now, because I started on February 13th. So it's been a year, so it's pretty much been like a year and a half and some change. But I just never understood, where do customers get off on just treating you so horribly? And then we'll probably get those letters to the presidents clapping back at them, being like, well, they can't talk to me like this, I'm a customer. Well, I'm like, I'm sorry that you treat us like shit. You can't, if you can't take what you give, then you should come back with more respect. I just don't understand how we live in a world where people in retail or lower or like a similar level or lower get treated so horribly. I'm like, you're a soccer mom shopping at Walmart. This ain't the heights. I'm gonna just slow your roll down with buying these 8 packs of Monsters, these 3 bowls of hot noodles. Clearly you need some more fiber in your diet with this lack of real shit. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I'm not the bad guy. I came here to work my little measly $14.28 an hour and take my tired ass home. Hell, even half time I don't want to be there. I'm there as an obligation to make money. If it wasn't for the friends I made there, if it wasn't for the money, I actually would avoid this job like I have COVID. Because dealing with enough customers will put me on a mental watch. Because a day doesn't go by where the customer treats you like shit. And then you're the problem because you want to clap back at the customer or treating you like shit. And like, don't punish me because they're being an asshole. I'm only doing what my job told me to do. Respectful, kindful. I get it. You gotta make the job look good. You can't just go to a customer saying that, oh, you can go piss off then because you can't help them or they talking bad to you. Like, I know that. I know the rules of the game. I understand it well. But there's a line between helping customers and then just being verbally abused by a customer. Cause I had a little story. I remember this one day last year. The system went down in our Walmart. It went down all over. I think we had a DDoS attack. But this customer calls almost like 10 at night because I was staying late. She said she spent over $200 and she had a starving baby and a husband. And she was just yelling at us and belittling us. And I was trying to help her with customer care. I tried to help her with everything. Just I put the order in, and all my money gone. And granted, I tried to help her, but no, it was one. It was a Spark order, so we couldn't help her even we wanted to. All I could do is give her customer care and just hope for the best. Two, it was almost 10 something. At that point, we couldn't even get her groceries anyway. We don't even repick orders at all. So she was just beyond just job food. So she had to probably go to corporate with that one. But she sat in my ear, blowing my ear out for 10 minutes about her starving baby and her husband and how she refused to go to Walmart to go settle the matter. And every moment she was yelling at me about that starving child, I just wanted to say, I don't give a fuck about your baby. I don't. I want to go home. I'm 15 minutes past my clock out time. 15 minutes past my recommended daily allowance of making money. I want to go home and get on the P5 and wipe the grime and frustration and the soullessness of this job off my face and body. I helped you for 5 minutes. I gave you all the instructions. I gave you all the help. I gave you everything but the shirt off my back and a Bible in my pocket, and you still want to vomit down my throat about your problems. I can't help you. And don't get me wrong, what I'm saying to you now, I am very understandable. I help you. I help everybody. I'm a cursed people pleaser. I help everybody. I tear myself apart to help people, figuratively and literally. But there's a level of helping you and then you just being a blatant annoyance to my existence. I can help you, but it can only go so humanly far before I'm like, all right, out my ear, out my face, figure it out, call your bank. And I told her that, call her bank to see if she can get a refund. If anything, it probably got put on hold and the system was down. I couldn't help her. And then another customer, not the week, but somewhere similar in the same year, who I tried to help, sweet old lady at first. And I told her, she had to cancel on her end because, for some reason, old people use our apps and I forgot they're old people, so they can't know how to use anything for shit. I told her she had to cancel her order on her end. And then she's just like, thanks for nothing. And I'm like, cool. Funnily enough, on the same day, another old lady called me on the phone with the same problem. And then she said, well, why did they hire you? And me still being full of vitriol, which is like, well, why do you use this service? How about you come to the store like a regular person? Why don't you just come to Walmart? Have we all just have no legs anymore? We can't use our legs? Plenty of legs here. God didn't make us crippled. We have legs. Granted, half the people who use our service are overweight, old, they look like crackheads. But half of them are really sweet and kind. But they don't look here. Here's the part I'm gonna get real honest with you. There are a lot of good people in grocery pickup, not just associates, but also customers. There's drivers who have for Spark or Uber Eats, DoorDash, Roadie, and they're all sweet and kind. Even some of the customers will openly help me and speak kindly and be respectful. Not all of them are just bad experiences. They're all good people. Some probably just had a bad day. Some just wanted the convenience of online grocery delivery. I get that. I'm not mad at them personally. I'm never mad. I can never just hate you because thing doesn't work. I'm mad that you lash out despite me helping you. I'm mad that you're lashing out because I'm trying to help you. I'm mad that you're doing me wrong when all I can is just do what's above, what's within my pay grade. I'm not my manager who probably went home for the day. I'm not my coach who's not even in the building because she's on lunch or a meeting. I can't help you any more than I can. We're spread thin for most of the part. And it's not me just saying customers who treat you like dog shit that should go eat uranium. But I just say you should respect your customer service people, respect retail workers. We work tirelessly to give you the best service possible. We work tirelessly to help you regardless. We work tirelessly to give you what you need so you can go home and eat it all and waste it all in one go. We do so much. I'm not saying this as a veteran of 30 years in the Walmart. I'm not saying it like that. But being here for a year and a half, I feel the pain. I feel the pain of waking up and getting fucked over because, we have stupid, attendance shit that keeps me from having like more than a couple of days off, more than a week off, and then we have slow PPTO and PTO building up. Takes forever to build up a vacation in a week. Takes a year to build a week of vacation. But that's besides the point, and possibly another video. But we work hard to keep you guys happy. And I think that's the problem with this world. We forget kindness and compassion. We forget what it's like to treat someone with some level of respect and humanity. We forget that. We just keep treating everyone like dog shit because that's okay, it wouldn't matter. Like, no, where you grew up on a fucking iPad? Were you stupid? Did your parents write you stupid? Did they failed you in some way? Because if they did, let me know. I will personally send them back to school to learn for you. But we just gotta remember, as human beings who all live and struggle and live in this shit heap we call a planet together, that we're all just people at the end of the day. Regardless of our mistakes, our flaws, what makes us angry, you wouldn't see me yelling at someone for nothing. Hell, me working at Walmart, I don't even use online grocery pickup. I don't even use my own department because of it. Out of just principle that I don't want someone to put their fucking hands on my groceries when God have given me working legs. I'd be a bum fucking knee that I afflicted my own self with, and I can still walk my ass around the store with no problem. I don't need that much of an early convenience because I still have legs. If I was crippled, I had no legs, or I just simply was fat as fuck, I will use it. And even then, I'll still make a valiant effort to shop in the Walmart. People do it. So at this point, I believe that people are just lazy. And they want to be in the lines of Walmart. And that grocery pickup makes too much fucking money because people are lazy as shit and prefer convenience. But that's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is respect people how you want to be respected. If you go on the phone shitting down someone's throat because you didn't get your pizza within 2 minutes, how's that going to make them feel? You think they want to give you respect more, or you think they're going to just spit in your fucking pizza because they haven't left the damn store yet? Which is another story of mine involving a lady yelling at me despite her delivery never even leaving the parking lot. Oh my god. We need to get old people off of Walmart apps because they be yelling at you for the most minor inconveniences, and half of them are just wait it out, give us a second, and let us sort it out. You're blowing my eardrum out because you just don't want to wait 5 minutes. Like, stop wasting your time and I'll stop wasting mine. Thank you. That's gonna be it for today. I had my little fun just making this little fun personal video. I just want to say something, and don't take this video to heart. At the end of the day, it's just how life is. This isn't truly a flick with my character or my real self, even though my real self is a persona of the overly worked late 20-year-old who clearly rather chew chalk than work his job, but that's just besides him. But he still enjoys it because, like he says, as long as he got the good company, any job can be bearable, even if it drives you up a wall. But that's going to be it for today. I have been your lovely host with the most. Until then, I happily bid you adieu.